Hi everybody, and just do a quick audio test. So welcome everybody to VCA number 18 is about to start. We obviously had that sold out regular auction all day. So that's pretty much another hot was it hot cakes or something like that? That's was sold out a long time ago at the beginning of the regular auction. So that was auction day 170. It's completely sold out regular auction. Taken like snot cake, sorry, hot cakes I should say. Yeah, and we've had a bit of price movement up and down, dramatic day of price movements, and so it's actually got oversold. So 24.2 ETH versus 21.8, and so that's a pretty interesting result. We've got about just under 6 minutes to go on the regular auction, but we've got VCA number 18. That's 18. So like I say, I think I'll probably stop after 20 doing the hand numbers, but we're really counting them up now, aren't we? Up to number 18. So it's pretty exciting under the VCA. And obviously this is the second structure we've had for VCAs. Obviously we moved from 2 to 4 VCAs per week. So that's VCA is venture capital auction for those who are new to Axion VCA. So we use that interchangeably. And yeah, super exciting, number 18. And we've changed the amounts, of course. We're going to have, in today's one, we can actually see the upcoming auctions over here. This is the official Axion staking platform. We use two different places to look at the auctions. The official Axion staking platform, which is this one on the auction page, and also the Axion Today dashboard. And there's also an iOS and Android app for that as well. You can download. Just go to Axion Today to check that out, either on YouTube. So pretty cool. And so you can see that our next auction is VCA number 18. It's auction day 171, 3rd of May, and it's a very special day, the 3rd of May. Write in the chat if you know what I mean by the 3rd of May. And so that's cool. We've got 612 million Axion up for grabs, 227,000 US dollars. By my accounts, that works out to be about 67, 68 ETH to sell it out. So we'll see that when it comes up on the actual auction page. We've got 4 minutes to go, folks. Obviously, a big thing with the regular auctions, though, that we're just finishing off now, is that we've had 75,000 US dollars come in. Really nice day, right? 75,000 US dollars, and we ended up 80% of that goes on to, you can actually see that in the bottom there on the explanation, 80% of the bids. So this is a regular auction, you can see the title there, and 80% of the Ethereum bid is used to buy Axion from the market, so it quite gives lots of buy supports in there. And you can see that 80% means that we ended up spending 60,000 US dollars almost onto Uniswap with ETH, buying up Axion, and it's 161 million Axion, and that goes back to the stakers like you and me. So if you're not staked to get some Axion and get staked, you can either go into Uniswap and buy it and then stake it, or if you want to get some of those bonuses from the regular auction, you get a 10% bonus from using a referral code plus a 10% discount to market. Typically, not today's one, but typically that would be the case. And or you can go into the venture capital auction, which is about to start. You get 10% back immediately in the venture capital auction compared to 10% bonus in the regular auction of Axion. You get 10% cash back in wrapped Bitcoin. So that's one of the real highlights in Axion, is being able to get those two options there, and 10% wrap Bitcoin cashback. Plus you also get the 90% market cap, which kind of gives you a 10% discount more or less compared to Uniswap market price. So you know, they go to the market, go into a regular auction, get a 10% bonus Axion and the price discount to market, or you can go into the VCA. So there's three real options there, and obviously the VCA gives you wrap Bitcoin back immediately to your wallet, so you don't have to wait for that. Pretty exciting. All right, so there we got 161 million. It's a pretty good day if you ask me. That goes all back to all stakers. Now, if you get more shares, that's the main game in Axion. The more shares you have, the more the reward pool you've got. And the way to get more shares is obviously if you've got more Axion, but it's also if you stake today, because we have a share rate, and that share rate goes up over time, so better to stake today. Also, we have lots of bonuses for staking long term. So we've got longer pays better, up to 300% or just over 300% for 15.2 years or 5,555 days. And we have a special bonus on it now, a special campaign on now, your vote, your shares campaign. And basically that can give you let me say 350 days if you stake you can get, I've just forgotten the bonus, I think it's 6%, and then it goes up to 20% for 15.2 years. So that's additional. Those two things go together. That gives you the maximum amount of shares, and therefore you get the most of the rewards. And that's why we have a massive amount of people going to stake for 15.2 years, and they're in the Max Share Club. We're going to check that out later in the live feed. So obviously we're going to cover probably 45 minutes to an hour of the opening of VCA number 18, which is about to start in about 2 minutes. So we're going to look at that. Let's just go to chat and see. Welcome everybody aboard. We've got a nice flow of people. Rich Hitch, morning. Prana hi. Good to see you guys. And John Robinson, hello. John Robinson looks a little oversold. Is that still possible? It is, because it's a soft cap at 90%, so the market prices can still move around. And today we had a very big volatile day. We're going to check that out, but that's what's caused the difference there. Axion Pullin, well, hey, we've got Axion Pullin on there. So Pullin is here. Hey Superman, good to see you on here, Pullin. So great to have you here. John Robinson, yeah, so Prana, that's the danger of auctions, because the price is final until the auction closes. That's right. So the 90% cap helps to get that 10% discount, but if you get these large price swings, you can see that take place. Axion Pull, there's a cap on the auctions at 90%, but due to price fluctuations, both ETH and Axion can lead to being slightly oversold. Exactly. Axion Pull, everybody still got a better deal than Uniswap in today's auction. And John Atkins, hi everybody, here we are again. Hey John, always good to see you. And FBAM's in the house as well. Hello everybody. And Superman is my coffee mate every morning. Oh, nice one. So your morning, but 7 p.m. on Monday here for me. But pretty cool, FBAM. Always great to see you. I love my coffee in the morning as well. Big bags, bags full. Sorry, big bags. My one of a friend of our family used to say big bags, so that's why I said that. So bags full. Hi Superman, hi everybody. And Inga Peterson, hey Inga, it's been a while. I think I recalled you from a little while back. So hi Superman, good to see you. And Butt Kicker, of course, is in the house. Hey Butt Kicker. And there's our moderator Alex K. Hey, it's Fat Albert. Remember that? That was a good show. All right, so we're just about finished. We actually finished the regular auction, so pretty cool. 200 million Axions sold, boom, like that. I really like this new structure, and I think it's we might need a few tiny little tweaks on the VCA, but I think it's looking pretty good to me. We're going to certainly find out. We've got a VCA today. VCA is going to be 500 million, and this one here's got obviously some overflow penalties or something like that in it, so that's got up to 612 million there. What have we got in the future? We've got the 4th of May, 200 million. That's a regular auction. Then a VCA, and another 500 million, which you can see is the base amount. Then May the 6th, 200 million for regular auction. And of course, we've got a mega VCA on the 7th of May on a Friday. And so if it undersells on a VCA, it flows into the Friday. And we've got almost 2.1 billion mega VCA. So that's pretty epic there. What number would that be? That would be number 20, VCA number 20. And that's looking going to be good. So we'll see how we go on, get to that one. Yeah, we'll just wait for the actual staking platform to refresh. Let's jump back to the Axion Today dashboard. This is the other view you can have, and both of these links are in the video description below, so you can check that out. If you're new to Axion, you can check that out. Obviously, also if you're new to Axion, you can check out the sister site to this, which is axionbtc.com, or you can check out the official Axion Foundation site, axion.network. So there's some wonderful information there on those sites for you if you're new to Axion. Obviously, there's lots of great videos on this channel as well, staking, auctions, and mining, as well as marketing strategy and other topics that are relevant to Axion. So that give you all the stuff you need to know. All right, so I think we're just almost going to refresh here soon. Just takes a couple of minutes to reset. So we're going to watch that, and then we'll get into talking about a lot of stuff that's been going on at the moment. There we are, it's just reset. So 212 million, 227,000 US dollars. Woohoo, big time. And so we've got 66 ETH to the sellout, so that was just slightly below what I said. I said 67, 68. And let's see that we've got the official Axion auction page will update in a second, and we'll check that out when it does. It's always got a slightly different number for some reason, not quite sure why. Obviously, we're going to start with the auction price discounted 10%. That will update shortly as well. There's just some of them update just slightly behind each other. So we'll get there as well. Let's check the chat there. Rich Hitch, I see there has been a few one token max stakes. Lol. Yeah, a couple of people did do a one stake. We'll check that out as well for humor, but those won't be allowed through. That's the silliness. I'm sure we all agree that people are trying to game that sort of thing. So obviously the team will work out something that's reasonable for a cutoff for that. So obviously not penalising genuine stakers as well. Alex K, I see someone raised the price a bit just to make a little less gravy for the whale. Oh, that's funny. Hey Alex, says FBAM. Hi FBAM. And John Robinson, hey guys, good to see you all. And hello John Robinson. So that's pretty cool. John Robinson's like a movie name. Someone famous. That sounds pretty cool. All right, so we're going to jump there. Let's have a look at the price here. So we've got this price at 0.0037 at the moment. And look at that candle, man. Far out. Is that the Doshi candle? Can't remember. But look at that day candle. Massive. What a range that we had today. So with the low in today's candle was 0.0034. And we all remember that from yesterday. And the high was 0.004086. So a massive range today. Let's quickly go into there and look at the hourly chart. Let's go a bit deep dive into that. So you can see that. Let's go to do some percentages. Or we come off. Let's come off that low there. We're up. We rocketed up 20% in the day, which is a pretty cool price increase day for crypto. You're used to 20% days. And we're up about 10%, about half of that at the moment. So there we are on that one. Let's quickly go back to the daily, and we got some better analysis on the day chart there. Obviously, we're still in that descending triangle. That's the yellow, top and bottom yellow there, so we're still in that. We've bounced above the 100-day moving average, which is the blue line, and obviously we're above the long-term average 0.0035, which is nice to see us back there. I'm actually pretty bullish for this week, and I'll tell you about that in a minute. But we'll go back to the auction. Our CCI index is positive again. That's a real good indicator, and our MACD is still over the yellow signal line. So those are looking all good, and we're in the middle of the Bollinger Bands. Yeah, that's still looking pretty good to me. And we've got lots of news coming up in the next week, and obviously the IEO and all sorts airdrops and all sorts of stuff going on. We'll get back to that in a second. Boom! We got 2.23 ETH. Boom, 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 boom. I love that. That's great. So a nice strong start to the VCA. Once again, 66 ETH to sell it out. Now we've got the issue where we've got ETH has hit a record number here, over the $3,000. Yes, very pumpamental. And people are talking about $10,000 ETH now. They've jumped way past $5,000 and $7,000 talk. Now $10,000 ETH. They're talking also, some people are talking about a flippening of Bitcoin, and you can see that the market cap of Bitcoin there is just under 1.1 trillion, and you've got ETH at now 360 billion US dollars. They're actually talking about a flippening, so Ethereum actually passing by that. So stuff like that. That's where I talked yesterday about Matic and QuickSwap being second layer solutions. They're the big demand now. I think that they're well underpriced at the moment based on what's happening in the market, and so that was my sort of talk about it. That obviously not investment advice, but we have seen a move in those two as we're going. So interesting stuff going on in the marketplace, and yeah, so pretty cool. All right, let's get back to the chat and see what's going on there. Superman, you need 580 million max staked today to win the contest. Rich, you got it, Richard. That's why I said the 3rd of May is a very important day at the beginning. So it's because we've got to hit 100 billion. I've got the 3rd of May, so it's basically today. I don't know what cutoff time. Presumably using today, that would be fair, right? To have the whole of today's auction period, rather than I don't know. So the US UCT time or would just be the 7 a.m. or whatever it is, the UTC onwards. So I think that's pretty cool. I'm feeling pretty bullish. All I need is a nice little shark or a couple of dolphins, and obviously the VCA is going to come out afterwards, and people will be staking out afterwards. Who knows? I could be lucky, but if not, it's going to go to the next person. I couldn't even see on the spreadsheet who the next person was, so it's either me or them, and I think it's pretty much going to be done by the 4th, if it's not today. Obviously, we've got the VCA coming out tonight, after the end of the day, and whoever's on the 4th will benefit from that. But I'm still holding out for the glory of the 3rd of May. 100 billion, calling the 100 billion number would be pretty cool. Little bragging rights, and I like that sort of stuff. So that's a bit of fun. All right, so yeah, let's see. Going to be a close one for sure. John Robinson, the 612 million of this VCA will hopefully cover that. Let's just jump in. Yeah, but it's coming, like I say, it's going to come out on the 4th, isn't it? Presumably. Depends on the timing of when it officially closes. I think Fixation's the one who's running that. I actually haven't bothered to check. I mean, I talk about it, but I actually haven't checked the deadline or whatever. Presumably it's the end of today's auction, but I'm not sure. Someone said it was US time sometime, so I don't know when that would be. So anyway, we'll find out. Whatever it is, it's going to be what it is. So there we are. But I thought I'm pretty close anyway, so that's pretty funny. I'm enjoying that. Rich Hitch, here we go. Absolutely, we are on the mark there. 2.48 Ethereum, $7,600 already in the opening, and we're still in the first 10 minutes of the opening hour. We've got 0.1 Bitcoin paid to stakers, and that's really important. People are getting that sweet wrap Bitcoin to the staking platform. So if you go to the official staking platform under stakes, you will then see your wrap Bitcoin there, just accruing day after day that we have the VCAs, week after week, month after month, and year after year, presumably. So that's pretty cool. And the other thing is that you must make sure that if you haven't done an upgrade since the 23rd of February, you need to make sure that you qualify for the stake. You need to get it registered, so you're getting that wrap Bitcoin. We don't want people missing out on wrap Bitcoin, especially people that have bothered to go and stake their Axion. So make sure that you check that if you haven't been into Axion for a while. So there we are. We always get some people drifting in that haven't looked at their stakes for ages, which is kind of part of the point, right? You just stake it and make it later on. So that's kind of the point. So we need 66.89. I'm feeling really good today. So let's see what we get there. We've certainly got an upbeat market, and yeah, it's going to look good. So the Uniswap price is just under 8.3 million per Axion. But people so far at the moment, if this closed at this in 23 hours and 50 minutes, we would get 9.1 million per Axion, which is outstanding historically. Let's see what we got. We had 9.2, so this is right up there in the top 4 days that you'd get at the moment. And of course, we know that this can disappear very quickly as soon as Axion price moves upwards. To get this sort of ratio is going to be pretty tough. So a good day to get in if you want to get some of that sweet Axion at this high rate, 9.1 million Axion plus a 10% wrap Bitcoin back. This VCA could be a very good one to enter indeed. So consider that. There is a link in the video description. You can link that up. Hook up your MetaMask wallet. Click Send Max. Put your bid in amount here, and then click send, and then your entry will show in below that. You'll get the 10% wrap Bitcoin back immediately to your wallet. So you may have to add that token to your MetaMask if you don't have it there already, and also you will get the Axion at the end of the auction. So there's an ETH fee to get in and an ETH fee to get out. But gas fees, of course, have pretty much dropped below 30 Gwei, making it very reasonably cheap to get in now, in and out of the auctions and stake as well. So pretty cool, opening up the doors to a lot more investors, especially the smaller ones as well as the medium big size ones that we're used to as well. So pretty cool. Let's go back to the chat there. See a couple of the comments there. Let's have a look. Alex says ETH is in discovery mode. Be careful shorting. Yeah, absolutely. Axion pulling up 24 hours remaining for 3rd of May. Yep, up for 24. Yep, I'm feeling confident about that pulling. Still, I think you guessed it, close enough to earn bragging rights anyway. Yeah, that's right. And I did it like 4 weeks ago, wherever the contest was, and I did it in my head, and I had to do it on the spot. Put it up. I just did some extrapolations, and then I discounted it for certain a feature, and that's how I got to the date. So that's how I worked it out, folks. Anyway. Still, you got close enough, even if it's a day off. Yeah, that's true. I'll bank that, Alex. I'll bank that. Hey, Patricia Stairs in the house. Hey, all. Welcome, Patricia. Great to see you. Axion pulling. Hey, Patricia says, and Alex says, hi, Patricia. Will be UTC time. Yeah, I was figuring that, and hopefully it follows the auction period. But once again, all I need is to get some dolphins and whales or something, or just a combination staking over the next 24 hours. And going towards 100 billion. That'd be sweet. That'd be sweet. All right, and it's a great day. Obviously, hitting 100 billion is a huge milestone, just an enormous milestone for Axion community in general. So pretty neat. John Robbins says, hi Patricia, Bags Phil, hi Patricia, and Prana, you got that right. Alex Superman had a very close guess. Yeah, it's certainly still in play too. Hi, Rich Hitch, bags full, says Patricia. I had 2nd of May. Yeah, I think I saw that butt kicker on the spreadsheet. So, man, you were close too. That's pretty awesome. So big claps to both of us for being so close to the mark. And we did it ages ago. So I can't even remember how long ago it was that we ran. I'm sure it was about 4 weeks. I could be wrong, but that's how long it feels. Also very close. Patricia says hi to Prana, Alex, and Butt Kicker and John Robinson. So hi to all of you from Patricia. Hey FBAM and Superman, of course. Butt Kicker says, hey Patricia, and lots of Heidi highs there. I love Heidi highs. All the UK people know Heidi highs. So hi Axion pulling and hi ha ha ha. So yeah, Patricia's in the mode there. So and pulling says, hey, it's fat up, but no, we're gonna have a good time in Axion. So and Patricia FBAM says, welcome Patricia. So we're all through the introductions there. So welcome to everybody. If you're new to Axion, subscribe, like, and share. Hit the bell for further notifications. And for all the people watching this live stream afterwards, welcome. And once again, subscribe, like, and share. Hit the bell for further notifications. And of course, get into some Axion. It's a beautiful certificate of deposit, minimum 8% return. Plus, you get dividends from three regular auctions per week, which in Axion, and you also get 10%. You get wrapped Bitcoin as well if you're staked as well from 4 VCAs. Sorry, 4 VCAs per week. Yeah, so it's pretty exciting. If you're a new investor to Axion, check that out. You can obviously watch all the videos on this channel or on Axion Today channel, and also Punkonomics channel. Now you can see those on the recommended channels list on this channel. And also you can also go to axion.network or axionbtc.com, and you can find alternate information there for you. So that's for new Axion investors as well. Pretty cool. This is obviously, we're looking at the official Axion staking platform now. So this is where you pretty much live when you're in Axion, and you've got all the products. So you've got staking at the top, auctions in the middle. You've got Uniswap if you want to buy on Uniswap there. You've got liquidity mining if you want to take on a bit more opportunity with the rewards that are in there. Obviously there's impermanent losses when you put liquidity in, so you just need to learn about that and take that into account. But that's where we're at, folks. Lots of cool. We also have a DAO voting embedded as well on the platform, and then of course we've got an old claim tool and some other tools there you can check out as well, like staking calculators and stuff. So pretty neat. All right, let's have a quick look. We're at 2.48 on there. Let's go to the official one there. Oh, look, there's we had a couple of activities coming in. We'll go have a check those out actually, and we'll just go down. Bitcoin bid 0.24 and a 0.23. So those are the opening 2 bids. Now, when someone bids in, this one bid in 2.23, 10% they get back to themselves. You can see that here. His $690 is 10% of that 6,900, and then 85% goes to the stakers. That's you and me, and that gets distributed based on your share percentage. So once again, the more shares you got, the better. And then 5% goes to the Axion Foundation team for sustainability, development, and marketing. So really cool stuff going on there. And obviously you can see that there. Also, a lot of people you can see are actually doing max share. Look at this, another 10 million, and that bodes well to reach 100 billion. So we're looking good at that. So that's a shrimp, and they become a fish from the looks of it. So we got those little fish things. We'll check that out as well for people that are new. So lots of exciting stuff there. So that's where we've got 2 opening bids. We're just opening up in the first hour. We always do the live stream on this channel for that. Let's go do a few of the summaries before we get back into some news and prices. We'll go on to do that. So we've got 267.3 billion total supply. We've got 43.5 billion liquid. This kind of in the middle ground. It's been like that for probably 4 or 5 days around that mark. So plus or minus. So there we are. And 223.8 billion staked. And that's just looking really good. Our staking percentage is 83.74, and that's probably second to none in crypto land. I'm not aware. There's lots of little DeFi projects running around, but I'm not sure aware of anyone that's got organic staking like that. So that's pretty amazing. Crypto rank 671, 23,674 stakes, huge number. 9.13 million is the average stake size. 2,166 days the average stake length, and that is actually just getting bigger, longer and longer every day we look at it. So it's really cool to see that getting longer. So people are staking longer, and obviously bigger accounts are staking too. Market cap 34.27 million, so early days for Axion. Lot of growth, room for growth. So you're in a good time. So something to consider. Share rate, of course, is when you put Axion into a stake, it gets burned, but you get the Axion divided by the share rate. It gives you the amount of shares you have. Obviously, the more shares you have, the more the reward pool you get. So there we are, 1.1419. Just goes up by a tad every day, so it's better to stake today and get that Axion in their stakes than later. So pretty cool. All right, so there's the auction again. And we're going to go to the Atlantics. We'll check out the accounts. I'm not sure whether this one here, yeah, it has. I'm not sure if the numbers on this are correct on this calculator, but anyway, it says 11,864 users. So I'm not too sure what's going on with that particular data. Seems to be not very right lately. So maybe something for Axion Today team and developers to look into that one. Just double check that that's actually calculating the right number. So then we're going to go to the overview. And this is the third tab on the Axion Today dashboard. You can see that in the video description. And we'll just scroll down. We've got the big paydays that are coming up. The first one is on 29th of October. It's going to be a fun day. And I'm pretty sure the team's got a big fun run up for that first big payday. 5 billion Axion going to stakers. Very cool. And obviously here's the Max Share Club, and we've got a contest on. Obviously I'm going to raise this again, but we've got to target 100 billion from Punky and the Axion Foundation team, and so we're just a bit not far away from that. We had a little competition guessing which day it was, so it's either going to be probably me or the next person after me that gets it, so it's going to be pretty fun. I'm pretty confident that definitely after this VCA, we'll probably have a good chance of getting that sold out. So it could be the person after me that gets that. But we just went over 7,000 stakes as well. So big congrats to the community. 7,014. Now there are probably half a dozen or maybe half a dozen a few stakes in there that are trying to get the airdrop, which is pretty typical in crypto, people doing those sort of things. So anyway, we're up to 82.07 wrapped Bitcoin total divs. That's in 17 VCAs and a little bit more. So 4.7. We're heading up towards $5 million US in wrapped Bitcoin payments to stakers, and already 3.4 million has been withdrawn by stakers. So that's how wonderful Axion is. You get Axion divs, you get wrapped Bitcoin divs, and in the future you're going to get airdrops and all sorts of early IEO. Which has the potential to go 10x, 100x, what's 1000x. Obviously, potential is the key word there, but some exciting stuff coming up with Axion on the Axion launch platform. So that's what well, you're not just staking, but you've got the launch platform, you've got liquidity mining, you've got auctions, pretty rich and growing environment. We're also looking, obviously, being a global currency, and we're putting all those things in place, we're also looking at getting credit cards and all sorts of stuff coming down the pipeline, lots of stuff and heaps of things we don't even know about yet. So it's going to be really cool to get some of those surprises there. Look at that, another shrimp, 2.4 million for 555 days. So pretty cool, and we're just watching that. So then we're still at 2.48, and we're about 20, what's that, about 21, 22 minutes into the auction there. And so we'll just keep watching that as it comes in. Here's a cool table, daily Axion payout per M share. That's 1 million shares. Gives you an idea of what Axion payouts you'll be getting each day in the past. So pretty neat. And for this, really for the new people, this is sort of a fun league, distribution league. You see this in projects like Hex and Axion, and we just basically just sums you up. How many shares you got, you get pretty much in this class. It's all a bit of fun. We've obviously got whales, 16 whales, 161 sharks, 966 dolphins, 3,243 fish, 3,240 crabs, and 1,956 shrimps. So what often we've been seeing in the last couple of weeks is a lot of these shrimps upgrading to become fish or dolphins, and occasionally they upgrade even to become a shark. So that's really great. That's what we want to see. That's growth in the community. We get new investors coming in, and they upgrade and and become bigger stakers. It's really neat to see that, and obviously that's an exciting space to be in. Let's quickly go to the activity, and we'll check this out as well. I just wanted to go back down here. Look at this. So we've got these max share stakers. Look at this one here. It's put 1,200 Axion. So they're just trying to get the airdrop there. There's nothing serious there. About 45 cents going in. Here, someone put in 120,000. I mean, that's debatable. But there we are. This one here, 120,000. Looks like so they're just trying to get the airdrop too, to be honest. But we do occasionally get those, but not when we've got the airdrop on. So the team will probably handle that in due course. Yeah, so there we've got that going on. We've got most of these stakes that we get, the very vast predominant amount are genuine stakers, just staking for the actual returns that you get, which I've outlined previously. Yeah, lots of stuff going on there. Let me just go through. So obviously we've got the IEO coming up. That's on the 8th of May with the snapshots. So people are trying to get in there. Look at these cool 5 days stakes there. Let me just zoom out of there. I've lost my control over the mouse now. There we are. Let's just keep going down. Look, here's one here. So someone here did a new stake. They put one Axion in and they staked it for 5 days, all because of the airdrop that's coming up. So they might get $60, $70, but of course they've got to pay, I don't know, $30 in fees. I don't know what it is at the moment, but that's probably what they'd have to pay. So there we are. But they also get access to the IEO as well. So that's the other thing they'll be looking at. And pretty much all the IEOs on TrustSwap have done extremely well from as far as I know. So pretty neat. The other thing about the IEO with the security and starting off on TrustSwap is that typically people get those IEOs. You have to have like somewhere between 10 and 20,000 US dollars worth of swap tokens, which is the token that TrustSwap uses to get access to the IEOs. But of course, if you're a max share staker, you're going to get access to that anyway for the vast majority of people, excluding Americans and a few other countries due to regulation laws. So interesting stuff there going on there. So we're going to get a few of those over the next few days until the 8th of May. The team will just filter those out, no doubt, because that's just not serious. Here's a second one. Look, another one. Here's another one here. So we've got a few of those in there. I don't know, they might get 50 of them or something like that, maybe 100 of them by the time we're finished, maybe 200, who knows. But they'll probably all just be filtered out. So that the rest of the genuine stakers, there's another one there. One stake, one X for 555. No one's going to take that seriously, and that's probably going to all get cleaned up because they can't give them out to people like that. To genuine stakers, you've got genuine stakers staking, so there'll be a cutoff and a reasonability test on that one. No doubt, that's my guesswork on that one. So that's a bit of humour there, really, for me. Just going through that. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. And there we are. So I think we got a little bit more ETH in there, did we? 2.63. I think we had a little bit more in there. So let's go. So let's just go up to here. Go back again. I think I've got a little bit behind on chat here. Smash that like button. People says bags full. But I'll always like that bags full. Much appreciated. Yeah, smash that like button. Axion Pullen says 2nd of May butt kicker, 3rd of May Axion Superman, 4th of May Albert's 515. So it looks like Albert's 515 is in a very good spot, especially with this VCA finishing. That could play into the 4th very well. Obviously, I'm still in the running as far as I can tell, and I've still got a good amount of time ahead of me. So we'll see whether I claim it. So there we are. 5th of May, Dead Poet 8, and 6th of May, True Blue. Yeah, I think it's going to be before those days. I'm pretty confident with the VCAs that and the staking and the max share and stuff. I'm pretty sure we're going to beat. Won't be on the later days, but I could be wrong. But I'm pretty confident it's going to be probably the 5th at the latest is my guess. But we'll find out. Alex K, it's pretty interesting that ETH is growing in value while BTC staying mellow. I guess more wrap Bitcoin does for Axion stakers with this development, although it takes less ETH to sell out. Yeah, nice one, Alex. Good observation. A person I know in real life said Axion was a Ponzi and I won't ever make any money. He said, I'm hurting the little guy. Those who get in later, and he had some professional look into it. I was so mad, ruined my day. Hey, you always get that. Most people that are not familiar with crypto's got so many projects now. I mean, there's probably 10, 20,000 or something. But there's only a few cream of the crop certificate of deposits, and Axion is proud to be one of those. So the maths does all the work. You got a share rate, you got a minimum 8%, and you've obviously got the dividends are in addition to that. So the auctions all in addition to that, and obviously we've got other products as well, liquidity mining, and lots more to come up. Launchpad as a value-added business. So, and then we've got currencies and credit cards, lots of stuff. It's just going to keep growing. And we're also, Axion's different from a lot of the cryptos as well, is that we're actually disintermediating not just via the blockchain but by the product offering, banks and investment banks with the CD offering and mutual fund offering. So yeah, no Ponzi scheme from that perspective. The maths just runs itself. So pretty cool. Aunt Willie Blindham, hey, good to see you. Good morning, everybody. Greetings from Norway. Awesome stuff. I love that. I think we had to talk about that last time, Aunt, so that was pretty cool. Hi again, and it says Patricia. Anyone else have that type of experience with people in real life? Financial people, stock people, like the guy was, so depressing. Yeah, you just get a few of those people, and they sit there and they're earning 0.3% in their certificate deposit at their local bank, and that's where they'll stay. You know, the best they might buy a utility stock on the stock market. So that's pretty much it. When you've got that sort of assessment, you're not willing to do the work, the research, then that's what you end up with. I plenty of, still have friends asking me if it's Ponzi. Aren't Willie Blindham. So like I say, we're on day 170 and we've got a long way to go. Hex is also before us, and obviously got product differentiators, but some of the same features, and that's already well into its second year now. So it's a good time to get into Axion as an investment if you want a supercharged certificate of deposit. FBAM, most of them traders. Yeah, so a lot of the cryptos are, the people are just trading for profits in the pump and dump cryptos, but there's always a certain amount that may be pretty good at the moment. So maybe there's 200 really good projects out of 10,000. So it's just a matter of finding those projects, and Axion is definitely one of those. It's pretty good fun. All right, people who went through the Hex launch heard Ponzi argument every day for months. Yeah, like I say, it's well into its second year and only growing, only continuing to grow. And so is Axion. Bags full and it's still low. And the other thing with Axion is that we have this incredible team running it, and a lot of them community investors, etc. We've got awesome devs, we've got awesome strategy, marketing, all that stuff going in together. Awesome moderators, service standards as well, and obviously we're the number one. The branding of Axion is ethical finance. So and also hashtag there's a better way. So there's really awesome stuff going on with Axion there. And we also support buying trees as well. So go out and find a crypto that does that. So pretty neat. So 1% of the 1% of the ETH that goes into a regular auction goes to planting trees, so that's pretty neat. And obviously Axion today does their own thing as well, supporting children, so that's really neat as well. So you're right, still hurt me. Yeah, I'll just hit him back with all those facts, facts not feelings, whatever the phrase is. Go shrimp, crabs and fishes, Prana says, absolutely. Now we've seen a lot of them going into the auctions, fishes and crabs and fishes, so that's really good. It's what we want to see. We want to see a nice distribution, more even distribution, so it's really cool to see that. And your Patricia aunt says, Patricia, one thing I've learned in life is that people like to have opinions of things they don't really know so much about. Absolutely true, right? You're right, says Patricia, and Patricia's got all these little fishies and stuff. Really nice there. Well done, Patricia, on that. You got all the different sizes of share counts. Axion does use funds from new investors to pay Bitcoin to existing stakers, but it's not hidden. It's in the open, and it can't run out of funds and collapse like a Ponzi would. Absolutely, Alex. Well said. I know, Alex, but the guy was saying I was lying or poorly informed. It was insulting. You just say this, you can't handle the truth. I love that movie. That's a great movie. Alex K says, in crypto, people love making claims about things they know little about and state it as a fact. Yeah, absolutely. You've always got to be, in life, you always got to be a critical thinker, don't you? You always got to be a critical thinker, and there's plenty of people out there that aren't, they just want pure entertainment all the time. But if you're a critical thinker, then you can make some magic happen in life, because you can find the good opportunities, you can make the good decisions, and all that sort of stuff. So I think that's really important. Had a talked about that with my brother the other day, so pretty neat. Patricia Steer, but then again, years ago, he told me Bitcoin was rat poison. Now he's trying to figure out how to buy it. Yeah, that's funny. Hilarious. Pranam, lol, and Alex K. Yeah, people from traditional world think even 10% a year on stable coins from Celsius can't be done. It must be a scam. Absolutely. They are used to being paid next to nothing. Absolutely. And aren't lol. Patricia, John Robinson said, Patricia said Punky talked about Ponzi question on his YouTube show. Yeah, so if you want to see a bit of a more breakdown, go check out Punkonomics on YouTube, and he talks about all those typical questions that you get asked. Obviously, Richard Hart always did some answers to those questions as well on his when he was launching Hex, so that was a big thing. The whole point of these having a share rate certificate of deposit is actually to put Ponzi's out of business. The only problem is that Nothing problem with the cities, that idea, but we've had a lot of DeFi pump and dump projects that just jump up, and those are the ones you've got to avoid. They're either pool funds, things like that, that basically when someone's promoting them, they're getting like 30% commission, and so that basically drains all the pool out. By the time you go to get your money back, you've lost it all, and the people that are promoting it have got all the money. So those, you got to look out for things like that. Those are not good investments. Those are extremely bad. Patricia Steer, you can't handle the truth. You should have said that. Yeah, absolutely. Crypto is allowing for new innovations in finance that were simply not possible for in traditional finance. Hey, Rich, that is a fantastic comment. I 110% agree with that. The maths and the blockchain is really a game changer, and it's really opened up a world for blockchain and DApp developers to completely basically disintermediate, but actually destroy a lot of banking. And that's why you're seeing banking's coming on, always typical, way too late, and it will be game over for quite a lot of them anyway, because there's so much wealth being created in the new economy on blockchain. So yeah, Prana says ha ha ha. Alright, so we're 35 minutes in, we've got 2.6 Ethereum in there, so pretty neat. And I wanted to go back to the price here. Look at this, Ethereum's just pumped to further, 3,144, incredible. Bitcoin is slowly moving up, it's decided to wake up a little bit, and look at Binance going up to 638. I think there's a few value tokens in here. I'm just going to go through a few. Obviously, I think Polkadot and Uniswap will continue to go up. Uniswap's got version 3. I think that's coming out pretty shortly. Plus, if I remember rightly, Alex can correct me on that one if I'm wrong, but that's the case. And yeah, lots of stuff in there. I think Tron's going to have a run. Tron's been a bit delayed. I think Tron's going to have probably a run there. Where else? Obviously, I think where am I going back? Polygon. This is my big play here. I think Polygon is going to. They're the ones that are dominating the market. They're smashing SK rollups, and also getting all the DApps, and everybody's coming on to Matic. So I think that this is huge. This is not investment advice, but I think that's going to be a big one. Watch that one there. I think that's going to really rise in value. Yeah, that's a big pick for me, as well as Quick, which always does Quick Swap. I think that's getting a lot of demand on that too. So it'd be interesting to watch that. While the top tier ones are running, then I think these ones here could re-rate quite dramatically. So some of the ones that I've got there. Anyway, so better not get too distracted by that. The price is up, climbing, 000379. Yay, yeah, that's cool. So it's already up a few percentage points there since we started. Let's check that out on the hourly. Yeah, so we can see that little drop up there, and that's really cool to see, isn't it? So what are we up? I don't know. I think we start off with it, maybe up to 2 or 3%. So nice to see that. And let's just read it. I'm actually feeling pretty bullish from here. I think, yeah, let's. If you're out there and you're a shark and a whale, hold on to your bags. Support the ecosystem. Let the price move up, and onwards and upwards we're going to go. Lots of good stuff coming out from the Axion Foundation team, Punky and all of them, the devs, everybody. And so we're looking pretty optimistic about that. All right, so Prana says, ha ha ha, damn, both BTC and Ether pumping. Yeah, John, they are. So there will be some who are conditioned to only think in terms of how traditional finance products work and can't get their heads around crypto and DeFi. Absolutely, Rich, and that's still the vast majority of people. And so yeah, they're much rather be sitting on TV being fooled by all the propaganda that's being pushed on there. Oops, I talked about a political thing, but never mind. I just dropped the ball. Rich Hitch. And so we're resorting to call it a scam rather than taking the time to research and learn something new. Absolutely, Rich. You're on the money there. RH has rebuttals to everything on his fancy keyboard. Yeah, I like Richard Hart on crypto. Non-crypto, I'm not a big fan of a lot of the stuff that he says, but on the crypto, he's the man for sure. FBAM, well said. FBAM, Rich, and yeah, Polygon is cool. Bags full. Yeah, I think so. I think that there's a lot of value in there. I think we're looking at. I think that's going to get massive. That's got huge users. I've been doing a lot of research on the last 2 days. I've already got positions there, and I'll probably be enlarging the Polygon one. Rich Hitch, we are still early in crypto, but we are the future. Absolutely. Need to get Axion on quick swap. I agree with that. I think that's really important, Alex. So I don't know whether Pullen or whoever else watching, maybe they're probably already looking at it anyway, because last time I remember T-Daly was into Polkadot. So I think quick swap is a big deal. So maybe something for the team to think about. Patricia Steer, Superman, I saw talk that numbers is out. Totally saw that in Discord. Yeah, he hasn't got back in with the lower price, so obviously he may just sit back and enjoy the ETH price rise on his bags, and that may be what he's decided to do. Mr. Feroz, glad to see you once again, sir. Hey, Mr. Feroz, always great to see you in the chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Alex K, what do you mean you don't like take Richard Hard's dating advice to heart, man? Yeah, all the rest of that stuff, Alex, I can't. He talks a lot of fallacies on other topics, in my view. But you know, when you got a big following like that, people just believe everything that comes out of your mouth, just about. But I do really like him. I'm a big fan of Richard Hart's. But when not outside non-crypto stuff, I'm not really a big fan of. And I have watched years of his footage. So Prana says, when did you get into crypto, Superman? Only got in last May. Okay, so probably obviously I knew about Bitcoin way back 2009, but I've been in it probably quite a lot since 2016. The end of 2016 was probably when I really got into it. Love that political swipe, fooled by propaganda. Yeah, Patricia, I thought you'd appreciate that little sneak in. I don't normally talk about that, but there we are, it bubbled out. Patricia Steer for sure. Yeah. So anyway, so we're getting a nice pump there. Look, we're back at 0.0038, so the price is moving. I'm feeling bullish about it. So let's watch that space. Obviously, we've got the market moving up, and that's looking. Look at that, 3.1, $3,141 there. So pretty cool. How's the auction doing? We're 40 minutes in, folks. 2.63 ETH, so sitting there at that. Let's go back to. Let's go back up here and check out the bids that we've had in. Let's go all the way back. So yeah, that's nice max share there. Where's those bids? Let's make sure I've got Bitcoin bid. So 0.15 ETH. Yeah, I thought I saw a little bit of ETH go in there. So that's that one there, $471. So that's 10% back to them. $47 worth and $400 to stakers, so that's cool. And welcome little fishy, so that's a good one. And then we had before that we had the 0.24 and the 0.23. So it's going to be a fun 24 hours, folks. Let's go back to the overview and we'll check out the Max Share Club. 99.43 billion. Oh, I'm getting excited. I shouldn't get too excited because I'm probably going to just miss out by a day. But, you know, them's the breaks. I'm just excited that I'm even close to it. It's quite cool. So, there we are. So, we've had 0.119 Bitcoin paid to stakers. So, that's 6,000, almost 7,000 US dollars. That's pretty cool. And let's get the old calculator out there and do a little basic maths just to start off with. So, we know what we're opening up with. 2.63 divided by 65.88, and that gives us we're at 4% sold out so far. So 4%, that's cool. We've got a long way to go, and that's pretty neat. So if we did 2.63 ETH times 24, if we did that an hour even, we'd be at 63. We'd be pretty much sold out if we just do this amount of ETH every hour on the hour until the end of the auction. So I like these VCAs. I think they're at a good level now because I think that 2.63 ETH is quite an easy ratio, easy rate I should say, to do. So that's a nice way of looking at it, isn't it? If we did this amount every day, every hour of the next 23 hours or so, then we would pretty much sell out the VCA. So pretty cool. You know, obviously we've got the auction price there is corrected now. So if you enter the VCA today or venture capital auction, you'll get 10% wrapped Bitcoin back as a bidder, plus you'll get pretty much a good chance that you'll get that around that 10% discount to market as long as the price is not too volatile between the periods. But once again, you can always go in towards the end of the day if you want to make sure that you're getting that maximum discount. Obviously the prices and move from day to day, demand goes up and down, and you can see that clearly in the chart there. Look, I mean, between this part here, there's 20% between the top and bottom there. So it moves a lot, but if you're in crypto, you're used to that sort of movement most of the time. So yeah, and if we take out a bigger view on the 1 day, you can actually see we're in this descending triangle. We're looking for a breakout to go out here. If we put a little arrow in there, you know, to go out there somewhere. That's where I'm feeling it's going, and obviously with the descending triangle, kind of gives us, I think it's a 2/3 probability. So there we are. Look cool. We've certainly got a bullish CCI index, which is this one here. It's over 0, so that's a good bullish place to be. And we've got the MACD, the blue line over the signal line, so that's bullish as well. So yeah, cool. Looking good, and we're over the 100-day rolling average, which is the blue line, and we're in the middle of the Bollinger Band, and we're quite a bit above support now. So that's cool. Of 00035. Let's go back to the auction. 16 minutes to go, folks. 17 minutes. Let's catch up on some of the chat here. Patricia says, yes, his opinion on elements and relationships isn't good. Otherwise, Richard Hart is on target. Yeah, I agree with that. A few other topics I don't agree with him with as well. And I think that a lot of his, I won't get too much into Richard, but a lot of his stuff on other topics isn't well researched out. Whereas crypto, he spent a lot of time on that, and he has developers and stuff that he talks to all about that. So that's really his mainstay. I know he's done a few other things, but yeah, that's where I'd probably end up with that one. Pranam, I'm a fish, but I don't know how to swim. Haha, yeah, nice one. That's a bit like what's that cartoon that they used to have? Where they got the seagulls go, mine. I can't remember what that's called. Every time I always forget names. Names are my biggest thing, remembering names. Did we get a bit of ETH in here? No, I thought we did, but we didn't. Yeah, so we're waiting for that. So Rich Hitch, look at those trees we've pledged. Yeah, amazing, says Arndt. Yeah, let's check that out. We go to trees, and this is since November the 14th of 2020. 138 ETH, this says. 436,000 US dollars is pledged to reforestation. Roughly 2.2 million trees have been planted, so presumably this is up to date. So that's a tremendous amount of trees. So congratulations to Axion community for that. Pretty neat. So led by Axion Foundation's founders' passion for reforestation, 1% of the ETH bid into daily auction, that is the regular auctions, is pledged to the Eden Project. For more information, you can go to Eden Projects. Check that out, actually. Good observation there. We'll jump and check out the Eden Projects. So where Axion is. So if we go to partners, this is the main site here. You see this a lot of different countries: Nepal, Madagascar, Haiti, Indonesia, some Mozambique, Kenya, Central America, and probably one or two other places as well. Let's go on to here. So we've got different level partners. So you've got at the bottom there, you've got seed partners, and you've got seedling, sapling, grove, forest, and ecosystem. I think we're either a grove or forest. I think we're not. Let's see if we actually been. I think we used to be a grove, but we should be up here somewhere in the forest level, I would have thought. Let's have a look. They may just not have updated us on this website. You know how updating websites can get a little bit. They may just do it from time to time. We've got some big brands there. Look, Salesforce and stuff like that. So some decent brands on there. I think we might be in this one, are we? Thought we were on. I will find it. Don't worry. We're going to find it. We won't finish until we do. So how much? Let's go back. How much did we say? 435 it says here. So presumably that's. I haven't actually seen a different figure, so there may be an updated figure if that's not the right one. Forest level partners 100,000 to 999. Well, we should be in here, shouldn't we? Forest level partner. Oh, there we are. Axion. Yay! We're there. Awesome stuff. So congrats to Axion Foundation, to the founder, and obviously to the community at large, which has helped make this all happen. So there we are. We are a forest level partner, 100,000 to 1 million. No doubt in time we will be up here at the very top, ecosystem level partners, and that will be a great day with these tree sisters. 10 tree. These look very specialized, possibly NGOs or something like that. So pretty neat. Woman seeding change, very nice. Tree sisters. Let's have a check that out while we're here. This looks quite interesting. Yeah, so here, look, you can see the trees being planted here. Some photos there. Very nice. Yeah, so very cool, eh? Very cool. We got a mango, tropical, all these different places, I guess, or trees. They're very cool. All right. That was a good one. Thanks for raising that one. All right, so we've got 30 minutes to go in the opening hour of VCA number 18 and 2.63 ETH in there. Very cool. Our price is starting to move up. Look at that. It's going on a rally. 0.03844. and we'll see where that heads, but I'm pretty bullish about the price over the next few days. Obviously the market's also giving a great sentiment as well, so we'll just watch that, and be nice to see that the solid third wave and an extended run as well during the year. Alright, let's go to some of the comments there. Bags Full, Finding Nemo, that's the one. Thank you, Bags Full. Man, that's good. Finding Nemo, that was a pretty funny movie. I only need 2 trees, a hammock next to the beach, and I'm happy. Oh, I have to agree with that. I think maybe in a nice cocktail drink with one of those little umbrellas. But we're thinking of Bali now. Bali, party in Bali. Yeah, that's for sure. Bags Full at the top low. Axion is very close to 100 billion max stake. It is. You just passed it. Prana said you just passed it. Yeah, what did I pass? Maybe I missed something there. Oh yeah, I passed it on the thing, right on the website. Yeah. There we are. Let's go back up and let's see there. Max shares 99.44 billion. Man, oh come on, a dolphin or a whale or somebody just start maxing out getting those wrapped Bitcoin does. There we are. We're at 82 wrapped Bitcoin. That's pretty neat. We'll have to have a celebration when we get to 100 wrapped Bitcoin too. Of course, that's something we'll need to do. We're heading towards 5 million US dollars, 4.8 million. Obviously, Bitcoin's starting to move, so the value of your wrapped Bitcoin is increasing. So that's the thing. We've got AXN price going up, and we've got wrapped Bitcoin going up. Pretty neat. And soon we're going to have SKRT with the Securitas IEO launch on the 8th of May, and we're going to have there's more negotiations. Punky said so, but that's a third major area of value creation on top of all the products that are obviously there, that we can get access. So pretty neat there. Axion, wrapped Bitcoin, and new IEO tokens, which are also strategic partners. So they're not just getting part of whatever their future is. They're actually going to play a role for the most part inside Axion to help make Axion a global cryptocurrency as well, or currency I should say, as well as a certificate of deposit, store of value, and mutual fund type products. So lots of expansion there. I'm looking forward to the vision. I'm sort of listening very closely to what Punky says about that, and the other team members to get any insights about their words. So that's what I got from the AMA with Punky and the founder of Securitas. That was a big role that they had already done this IEO agreement and the airdrop agreement, but they're also going to have another agreement about the strategic partnership and Axion will cross benefit with the features that Securitas is going to have for regulatory places. So it's across Europe. They've got complex regulatory environment, the United States obviously, and other places. So and they've got different products offerings which help with that. So pretty neat. I'm looking forward to that. All right, let's go back down. We got the last 10 minutes, folks, of the live stream and the last 10 minutes of the opening hour, and we're at 2.63 ETH in there. And so even if we get this amount every hour for the next 3 hours, we'll sell out the VCA. So very, very cool. I'm expecting, of course, some bigger, maybe some dolphins and stuff to come in during the day. We'll watch that over the 24-hour period. I actually, often I just leave it there. Sometimes, very seldom do I actually look at it now. Occasionally I'll come in and have a look at it at maybe 10-hour intervals or something, like 10 hours later, and just see where it's at. But often I just kind of look at it towards the end of the auction and see where it is. Oh man, get a nice surprise. So it just depends on what I'm doing. All right. Patricia says, can you define a Bollinger Bands? And Patricia Bollinger, sorry, I sent it too fast. And Mr. Frost, sir, we'll go with you to Bali. Yeah, it's going to be exciting. I'm not sure when I can't remember. I think it's Q4 or Q1 2022. So might just be after your special occasion there, Mr. Frost. So it might be good timing on that. Anyway, so what was I going to say? Bollinger Bands. Let's go to the price. So Bollinger Bands, basically this bottom one here. Let me go to this bottom orange one. You can see it going all the way here. This loopy one at the bottom. That's really the 5% bottom, 5% of the bottom of the price range where prices have been. And then the top one you've got is the 95% mark where the prices have been. And in the middle you've got the average, the 50% mark in the middle there. And so that's got a certain period on it. And so it's got the 20 range here. So if we go on to that and go to settings, not sure if you can see the settings. Let me just check on the live stream. So we've got the length is 20, so 20 periods multi 2, I can't remember what the multi-2 part is, but we've got 20 there, and that basically has got your 95% at the top. And so what happens is that if typically riding on the top of those Bollinger Bands, it typically won't go like more than say 3 or 4 days when it gets to the bottom of it or the top of it. And so you might, on a daily time frame, which is like a swing traders type of thing, where they might do swing trading over a couple of days or a couple, like 2-3 weeks maybe even, they will look and say, well, it's bounced out the top here twice. You only bounced out twice, and it came back in. So that's sort of the indicator, and at most you typically get 3 or 4. Occasionally you'll get more, but that's more rare, right? Statistically more rare. So typically like 3 or 4 days, and then it sort of gives you an indicator as someone that's swing trading that, oh, this is going to come back down, and this is exactly what it did do. Obviously we're looking at it in hindsight, but that's typically what they do. You can actually check on the other daily candles, see we came through it one day, and really we came back in, and then we touched it again and came back down. Here we actually rode it up quite a few days. So this is when we had a special event. So we had the VCAs launching, so we had a special event there, but we actually rode that up let's start here, 1, 2, 3, 4 days, and then the 5th day we came back down. So that was that 4 days, sort of I said it was extreme, back down, and then we came back in, and we're sort of still there, so it's like a 4/5 days, and then we're back down there on the board, and then we popped up and came down, and we closed down negative though, so it still fits pretty well to the extreme case, but obviously we had the big VCA coming in here, what was that, about was it the 10th and 11th March? I can't remember now. I thought it was the 12th, so I think it was the 12th. So that's what we had there. So yeah, and that's pretty much how it works. Hopefully that's a decent explanation. So we've got the red one there is the 50%. We've got 95 and 5% price range, and so you know that with that percentage range that you're going to be at one top or the bottom, and so it gives you an idea that if you're hitting the top of that price range, you're probably most likely going to come back down. Obviously, you've got to take that with the trend analysis as well, and higher lows, higher highs, and stuff like that. And then people add in other indicators like the CCI indicator, the MACD indicator, and lots of other different indicators to try help them do what they call TA or technical analysis. Let me know if that was a reasonable explanation there, Patricia. Thank you, sir. Well, thank you, Rich Hitch, says Patricia. Will you go to Bali, Superman? Yeah, I'm looking at that. That's a very high chance of me going to there. And so it'd be a great place for us all to meet up for sure. Rich Hitch could also be a group of musicians who like champagne. Could also be a group of musicians who like champagne. Yeah, not sure, but also be a group. We're in the last 5 minutes of the opening hour, by the way, so there we are, just an update on the auction. Could also be a group of musicians who like champagne. What was that referring to? I'm just trying to... Bali. Is that something to do with Bali? I'm not sure. Let me know, Rich Hitch, what that is, because it sounds funny anyway. You've been on form for sure there, Rich. There's been some awesome comments. Blundham, should we be excited for the Axion Today show with Joel Gerlich later today? Yes, that's on too. So don't forget the Axion Today's got that on. Good heads up there, Aunt Willie. That's pretty cool, Joel Gerlich. And I think that the Punky's going to be on the end of the show. I think it's tomorrow. Tomorrow he's going to be on. I'm not sure if that's part of the recording or whether it's on the show. I think it's probably part of the recording, or he may come in after the live stream. I'm not sure. Maybe Patricia can clarify that. I think Punky's going to be on there as well, and that's going to be something topical as well. So yeah, and apparently there's a few little golden nuggets inside that episode. So I'm not a member, so I haven't seen it. Dom Perignon, oh yeah, I love Dom Perignon, Bagsville, and Rich Hitch sounds like they're back up group. Yeah. Lol says Rich Hitch, and Bollinger Bands says Bagville, referring to Bollinger Bands. Oh, right, okay, thanks Rich, yeah, appreciate that. Okay, got it now, Bollinger Bands, nice one. Yeah, I love champagne. I love champagne, although I try not to have it too often because I end up, running out in the party, having too much fun. It's been cool. I always used to be on the dance floor all the time, constantly. Dance after dance, always on the dance floor. Not so much now, of course, but that was the case back in the day. Okay, 3 minutes past. 3 minutes left to go in the hour. 2.63. And like I say, if we get this every hour, we'll be selling this out, VCA out at 66.85. I actually like the balance here. Typically we've got 500 million there, but obviously we've got some, looks like some big penalties. Oh, we had big penalties yesterday when we had that sharks sell out their liquidity. They sold out a couple hundred million, and they had quite a bit of penalties in that. So how much was that? Yeah, I think that was up pretty big. Yeah, they ended up selling. I think they sold. I'm not sure if it was a 450 million one, but they got a lot of penalties. So that's probably why we've got such a big VCA today, is because of that shark that did that. Yeah, that all makes sense now. All right, pretty cool. Last 2 minutes, folks. Last 2 minutes of the opening hour, and we'll probably wrap up the live stream after that. 2 minutes. Let's quickly check the news. Let's go to the actual. Let's go check, see if there's any announcements as well. Once again, don't forget to check Axion. Today's show is going to be on. That's going to have Joel from the marketing team there, Axion marketing team. So don't miss on that. And there's a few little insights on that one as well. I've heard, and I'm looking forward to myself. Yeah, it was a little update here from Punky, the marketing strategy and marketing manager. We had 100 new wallets in the last 3 hours. Obviously, there's a few of those wallets are probably those silly ones that we looked at, but we've actually had some really good staking wallets. So it's still the intent is still there. Coordinate with your shares, your voice campaign, and the celebration of yet another first in crypto DAO, establishing voting based on our soon-to-be legendary max stakes. Very cool. Which is highlighted even further by the announcement overwhelming success rollout of Axion launch. And this is only going to get more value, folks. Just get your head around, if you're not familiar with these launches, get your head around this, because this is a really another what do you call it? Another pillar of Axion value creation for you as a staker and investor in Axion. So that's going to be huge. A unique partnership platform that distributes the benefits all back to shareholders with our inaugural partner, Securitas, a token brought to us from within the community by a MaxShare staker. Like I said, there's others in negotiations, and other people are coming to Axion because of the MaxShare Club is unique in the crypto land. So pretty awesome. You've seen it in reviews by Sheldon Evans, a Satoshi Stacker, Crypto Mason, Wendy O. There's a big YouTubers, 4+ TikTok influencers, and so many more to come in the following weeks. So, like I said, the next 2 weeks, a lot of marketing coming out. We already know there's going to be about $135,000 in marketing spend over that period. Pretty huge. Axion is a gift that belongs to us all. So humbled and happy to be on the adventure with this community as we show the world a better way to crypto through ethical finance. And this makes us stand out. We are a great investment vehicle for a broad amount of people, and so it's pretty neat. And that's Punky said that, so pretty cool. I think that's a nice little wrap up there. What we got? We just finished the hour. We just got some more ETH in there, folks. 0.96 ETH into the venture auction. So we're at 3.59. We're up to 11,300. It's a wonderful place to finish the live stream on. Also, the prices really starting to pep up there a bit on the pricing, and we'll watch that too. So I hope you enjoyed today's live stream. It was pretty exciting, and we've got a big week coming up ahead. And everything looking really good. So I hope you guys are enjoying that one. And let's have a quickly go to some of the final comments there. Patricia says there's a special guest aside from Joel G, but it's not Punky. All right, so there we are, folks. A special guest on there. So check out Axion Today's show. I'm going to be watching it too when it's on. Patricia says I love champagne too. I love champagne as well. I really do. I've got a story about champagne. If you remember next time, I'll tell you about the story. It's really hilarious. Really hilarious. Bags full, 3.59 now in auction. Yeah, really cool. Great show, says Bag Full. Thumbs up, people. Thumbs up to you all. I really appreciate you watching. Once again, I'll see you on Discord and catch you in the next one. Thanks, everybody. I'm going to grab myself some dinner. Not champagne, but just some dinner. But yeah, pretty cool. All right, cheers. Thanks, Alex, once again for moderating, and thanks everybody for your awesome comments. And I'll see you in the next one. I'll see you at the close tomorrow. Once again, we do an extended live stream for the VCAs, and we'll cover that probably the last 45 minutes of tomorrow's VCA. So pretty cool. All right, see you, John. See you, Alex. See you, everybody else. See you, Aunt Willie. Hopefully, I'm pronouncing that correctly. And bye, Rich Hitch. All right, I've got to remember to turn off the actual live stream. Still running. Let me just push the end button. The end button's on. There we go. And Prana, thank you, Prana. Awesome.